We've wanted a new kitchen for a long time. We bought this house almost 20 years ago, and we've renovated it in stages, but the one room that was really missed was the kitchen. The home is nice and light and airy, but kind of still warm and inviting, and we wanted to have that in the kitchen as well. I had so many things about our old kitchen that I didn't like. The main thing was the cabinets were 20 years old. They weren't closing properly and they were starting to warp. So that was top on our list. I always knew I wanted to use Merit kitchens. I had seen their work in other homes and was always impressed by the quality. For the layout of the kitchen, Merit had a fantastic idea to push our peninsula out by a little over a foot, and it really made a huge difference. We did have to sacrifice a little bit of our banquette area and remove one of the cabinets that was there, but it allowed a lot more breathing room in the kitchen. And the way Merit had configured the lower cabinets, it gave us a whole extra bank of drawers. And that was huge to me. I wanted to move away from the traditional cupboards and do a lot of pull-out drawers. So we now have our plates and dishes, my cookie sheet divider, and my spice and utensil drawer is very handy, and it just keeps everything at the ready. Even the Tupperware storage, they had this great divider that makes it so simple to store your Tupperware now. I wanted something simple and low profile and a little bit different. And Merit Kitchens came up with the Denman door front, and it had a nice, very thin rail around, which I hadn't seen a lot of. They had a beautiful range of colors, and we ended up choosing this neutral color called Parchment for the lower cabinets. And the upper cabinets, there was only a few that we ended up having surrounding the range hood, and we did those in a soft white called Snow. I wanted a panel-ready dishwasher, so we did it in the Parchment color, so it's a nice seamless line of just beautiful cabinets. We were so impressed with how Merit Kitchens produces their cabinets. The dovetail finishing is stunning. They were beautiful on the inside as well as the outside. I was super lucky to have extra design advice on this kitchen with Emma Reddington. She's House & Home's West Coast style editor and incredible. Emma was a great sounding board for these hard decisions I had to make. I would send them all to Emma with my choices and she would say, yes, check. So that was nice.
So when you have an open concept house, which most of them are, it's really important that your kitchen reflects the rest of the living space. And so Steph was lucky that she'd already done her renovation, and so her kitchen could kind of play off what she had done elsewhere. So an example of that in Steph's kitchen is definitely the oak shelves. She has oak floors throughout the house, so Steph has added floating shelves with a black bracket. Adding natural wood to an all-white kitchen is something I would always recommend. That little bit of wood just adds the texture you need.
I know my daughters love it because they have one less thing to do and one less cupboard to open to get their glasses or their dishes.
She's black window frames, black doors. It's everywhere throughout the house. So bringing those elements into the kitchen made it feel like it was all designed at the same time.
One of the hardest decisions, I think, in terms of the design element of this kitchen was choosing the right backsplash. The tiles that I originally had chosen, the ones I had taken 3 months to decide on, I opened up the box and they were completely gray. And I'm like, no, I don't want gray.
Which is the worst feeling when you're in the middle of a kitchen reno and there's a tiler waiting for you to put the tiles up.
So within 24 hours, I had sourced new tile.
And I could tell from the photograph that they had a little bit of the fleck in them, which was going to work with the countertops. So I said, go for it. And she picked them up. And the result, I think, is stunning. I mean, they really add texture to the kitchen.
I think it was a happy accident that this other one didn't work because these tiles just turned out incredible. We were just so thrilled with how this kitchen turned out. I mean, Merit Kitchens really came through. The kitchen now really feels so much larger. We have so much more breathing space.
Steph's personality is really light and bright, and she's brought that into her home. Her kitchen is airy. It's the kind of place you want to hang out with your family.
Renovations can always be tricky, but we came out of it really happy, and we have the kitchen that we love.